This sound hole is a lot smaller than the Martin. Let's see what this measures. About really a little less than 3.5, about a little over 3 7/16. And so I'm gonna open this up. The inside ring on this rosette measures about 4 1/16. See if I can show you. About 4 1/16. So we're gonna come out close to the edge of it. The reason for opening this up is twofold. One is the size of that sound hole lets a little more sound out, and some people enlarge the sound holes on these Martins. I have done it too, and it will change the sound of it. There's a downside to everything, but the second reason for opening this up is so that I can get my hand in there better, because I got to do a lot of work to these braces. These braces on these things are just entirely too big, so I try to take some wood off of them. Usually end up with a pretty good pile of shavings after I get done. Now this is a pretty coarse wheel. I don't know what grit, probably about 40 grit or maybe 60 grit or something. But I've got one that's a little finer. I'm going to switch to it. It's a little larger too. Somebody asked me one time how I enlarged those sound holes, and I told them I used a chainsaw. That's real close to 4 inches. That's what I'm shooting for. So I'm gonna take some. This is 120 sandpaper, and I'm gonna go around this thing and smooth it down. Pretty even to start out with. And as we go, we're going to try to round the edge out a little bit on the underside and on the top side too. It looks kind of cheesy if you leave that thing just with a sharp edge on it. Well, we went over this thing with some 220 paper. What I'll do, I won't do it now, but what I will do later on is I'll take some shellac, because it's got a little of that yellow color in it, and go around that and paint the inside of that, and it'll look like, almost like it wasn't somebody didn't fool with it. We're going around the edge of this thing with a little shellac, kind of give it a little color that closely matches the rest of the top. Here's a shot of the finished top. Maybe you can see where we touched up the edge of the sound hole. Looks pretty original.